Hi, beautiful souls. So, Georgie G. Dean here, and the angel in me honours the angel in you. Today's video, I wanted to share with you something that I've been absolutely dying to share since mid-March. So for 4 months now I've been meaning to make this video, but I've just been so busy with clients and creating and writing, and I've just not had the time. But I knew that now is the time. I must write a blog post and record a video about Pellowah. So what is Pellowah? To put it in a nutshell, it's a healing. It's a healing modality which is from source, but the actual word Pellowah is an angelic word which means radical shift in consciousness. So, I mean, I could probably do many videos and go into different aspects about Pellowah, but today's going to be just like a general one. So, when I saw the word Pellowah, it really popped out at me, and it was like, I really need to go and investigate this. So I contacted Julie Parker, who teaches Pellowah to the practitioner level in the UK, and it just so happened that there was going to be a training in the UK around my birthday. So I thought, I'm going to do this as a birthday treat. There was part of me that thought, you know, I'm doing this for me, because the training talks about it being giving you a real boost and a real shift to clear the way, sort of thing. So I thought, I'm going to do this for me. It's a gift for me. I'm not going to do it as a healing modality, because I'm all about singing and sound therapy and channeling. So I'm not going to do this for anyone else. I'm just going to do it for me. But I absolutely fell in love with the modality. And it just also happened to coincide with the COVID and the lockdowns and not being able to do any one-to-one sessions with people, that this came about at the exact right time for me, because I was doing lots of exchanges with other Pellowah practitioners, but I also started speaking about Pellowah to my email list. So everyone that was on my email list that started reading the reviews decided that they wanted to have a session. And I got more and more amazing reviews from people. But I have to say, it's not about me, the practitioner. Pellowah meets you where you are, so it's all about you. It meets you exactly where you are. So if you have got, say, a really clear, clairvoyant head or eyes, then that's the sort of thing you're gonna have in your session. You're gonna see things will be unveiled to you. If, like me, you're more clairsentient and clairaudient, you're going to hear and you're going to sense and feel. So I've actually just not stopped sharing these sessions, and because I've been doing them remotely, I've also noticed that people can go really deep, because they haven't got to worry about getting home. They haven't got to worry about getting off the couch. You know, they literally find a nice place in their home, put in some earplugs, put on a mask, eye mask, no music, no distractions, just pure Pellowah, and they receive, and they might get knocked out for a couple of hours, but the healing is going really, really deep. I just literally did a session today, and somebody, Wendy, sent me a review to say, you know, what she loved about it, and I thought, goodness, I really must do a video about Pellowah so people can read about it for themselves, investigate it, try a session. You can find a Pellowah practitioner um, in, I do believe, Ireland, the UK. There's a couple in America, but mainly they're in Australia, because the lady that channeled Pellowah, Kachina, is actually Australian and lives in Australia. So that's why most of the practitioners are in Australia. Luckily for me, Julie Parker came over to the UK, and she started teaching it. Now, the only person that teaches the teacher level is Katrina in Australia. So, some how to explain it, because when I told people I'm going to be doing this new healing modality, Pellowah, I'm probably only going to do it for me, and do swaps with other practitioners. But I had a lot of people saying, oh, it's just another Reiki, or it's just, it's just another. No, it's not. From my heart, honestly, I can say I've never experienced a healing like Pellowah before. It works on neuro pathways. It works on a psychological, the psychological links, limiting beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. And I'd say, like, if you was having a hypnotherapy session, Pellowah does in one session that might take another healing modality 5-10 sessions. It's really, really powerful. Also, the other ways it differs from Reiki and Rahani and other sort of like hands-on healing is you work through the aura if you're with the person. And when you are working remotely, it's very different. Like with Reiki, I don't know if anyone out there has done Reiki, but you're sort of like taught that you imagine the person in your hand, or you've got a doll. But with Pellowah, you have the space laid out as if the client was there with you, and you text them 15 minutes before to say you're starting, are you ready, get your earplugs in, get your blindfold on, and then you would call in the Pellowah energy, and you would work with the energy. And you are not just sitting, you stand the whole time, you move around. It's like you're dancing with the Pellowah energy. You're not channeling the Pellowah energy. So that's another important factor. It's not channeled. You call it in, and you are holding the space of Pellowah. So it's like a triangle. It's you, your client, and then Pellowah is at the top. Okay, so that's how I perceive it anyway. It's like you're in this triangle space, Pellowah's at the top and within it and around it, and the you and the client, you're holding the space for your client. How else does it differ from Reiki and other healing modalities? I would say that it's a continuum. It continues working on you. There's scientific type explanations that you can read in the blog post about the DNA and your blueprint. I'm going to keep it simple. It goes it, it goes direct to what you need, and basically you have a shift in your consciousness. Having the practitioner training is like having 110 sessions, apparently. I've probably had 110 sessions easily doing swaps with other practitioners, and I absolutely loved the weekend with Julie. It was amazing. Um, I know she's doing more trainings in the UK and in Ireland from August onwards. So you can find out more if you either get in touch with me, or of course you can Google for yourself Julie Parker and Pellowah, and you will find the classes. What else can I say that's different? I suppose if you liken Pellowah and Reiki to rays of the rainbow. Now I know that we would say purple is the Reiki ray, but I feel, sense and hear energy, and I would say that the Reiki is more red, orange, yellow on the rainbow, and it's working more with our earthly body, emotional, mental, maybe a bit of spiritual. Whereas Pellowah, with its angelic name, is working more on the violets, the blues and the whites, and it's working around your brain area and your thoughts, and basically that then has a knock-on effect to the physical. I've noticed that since I've been receiving swaps with other practitioners, that my knees, that have been fairly damaged through years of dancing and being a dance teacher, my knees feel amazing. I sort of feel 10 years younger, to be honest, after doing Pellowah. I absolutely love it, and I'm not just sharing this video to get more clients. I'm sharing it because you know, you might want to actually study it and see for yourself. So this is my most recent review from the lovely Wendy, and this is what she said. Pellowah is out of this world. The most powerful healing I've ever had. I felt like my soul was being serviced by light beings. It felt like thousands of years of damage was being repaired. My poor old broken heart was being healed. And yes, of course, it was a painful moment, but I know I needed it. This is definitely beyond the beyond. That's one of my sayings, beyond the beyond and within the within, because, you know, heaven is within us, there's an angel within us, and Pellowah for me has highlighted the angel within me even more. And also what I've noticed from doing the practitioner training is that my own amount of light quotient that I can actually hold and share with others has increased. That's definitely since doing the Pellowah. All healing, of course, comes from Creator and Creator's angels. We don't take credit for any of the healing. So I would never say my healing, but my ability to work with that energy and to work with the vibrations that are coming through me. The light language that I'm channeling, well, it's not light language, it's angelic language. That's definitely had a shift and a boost since doing the Pellowah training. So I'm just going to tune in now and see if there's any angelic language that I'm going to finish off with the video, and then see if you are drawn to Pellowah. That's the most important thing. If you're drawn to it, Pellowah calls you. If your soul is looking for Pellowah, Pellowah will find you. Naratisia, Narasha, Naratia, Naratisia, Narashia, Naratisia, Yanaratia, Naratisia, Narashia, Narati, Yanaratia, Yanaraya, 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 Naya. And so it is. Lots of love to you. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed the video, there's loads more videos that you can listen to with sound therapy, angel language, music, meditations. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and of course share it with anyone that you feel would benefit from knowing more about Pellowah. Lots of love. The angel in me honours the angel in you.